Hi, my name is Andrew Harrison. This is my introduction speech. I want to tell you a little about myself. I want to tell you where I've come from, and I want to tell you kind of where I'm at today. So I was born May 25th, 1978 in Great Lakes Naval Base, Illinois. My father was in the Navy. Great Lakes Naval Base is a suburb of Chicago. So with my father being in the Navy, he traveled quite a bit. So I lived in Cuba for a few years. I lived in Homestead, which is a suburb of Miami, although some people disagree with me on that, but I'll claim it. I also lived in Key West, Florida, where I went to high school and where I graduated high school. So I was exposed to the Caribbean life, I guess, growing up. After I graduated high school, I joined the security industry, where I've been ever since in a variety of capacities. So I've been in the security industry for about 15 years now. My first job in security, I worked for Pinkerton Security and Investigations, where I was an area security manager responsible for about 60 different accounts in Indianapolis, Indiana. And that was a big job because I was very young and I didn't have a lot of experience, but I kind of rose to the occasion, and turned out it was one of the best things that ever happened to me, because I learned a lot about a lot of different companies doing that job. So about 60 different accounts, like I said, in a variety of industries. After that, I got into hotels, where I worked for Hilton Worldwide, and I was responsible for a number of different Hilton properties, and I was the loss prevention manager when I was there. And that was different because it was more, guest service oriented, and there's a whole different aspect to security when I was there. After that, I went over to the healthcare industry, where I was the security and facilities manager for about 7 different healthcare centers. And this healthcare center, or this healthcare group, had opposition to their services. So, I learned a lot working there as well. It was quite challenging. And that kind of leads me to where I'm at today. I'm now a Fortune 500 Associate Safety and Security Director. I work for a Fortune 500 company, I guess I should say. This company is a global company. It's in about 35 countries, about 5,000 employees. And what my company does is we specialize in forward and reverse logistics, for wireless devices. And on the forward side, we take new product from manufacturers, and we pick it, and we pack it, and we kit it, and we ship it. So essentially we're putting new product into the market. And on the reverse logistics side, we are essentially taking product out of the market and refurbishing it and repairing it, so it can go back on the customer's inventory and back out into the market. So, like I said, this company's in 35 countries. I'm technically just responsible for North America, but my role kind of reaches the Americas, and it also reaches EMEA, which is Europe, Middle East, and Africa. So I do a lot of consulting work in other regions of the world, and I travel extensively. In my 7 years at this company, I've been to about 14 countries. Just 2 weeks ago, I was in Costa Rica. 3 months ago, I was in South Africa. 6 months ago, I was in Sweden. So I travel quite a bit, and it's really quite interesting because I get to see different security threats, by region. There's different threats in North America that there are in Central America, that there are in Europe, and so on and so forth. So I really enjoy it. It's interesting. I learn a ton every day. A little bit about me, I guess personally, I love history. I'm a big history buff, and I love going to the movies. I have a ritual where I go to the movies almost every Sunday. So that's a little bit about me, Andrew Harrison. And if you have any questions, please email me. I'll be glad to answer them for you. And thank you very much. Have a good day.